Well, what can I say? Happy Christmas for a start. You're probably sitting down having your Christmas dinner, or you've had it, or you're going to have it. First thing I'll say from me and him is Happy Christmas. Oh, well, I've just pushed that barrow around the lake, but look what we're meted by. Most of the lake is frozen. We must be absolutely mental, mustn't we? Me and him, the fluffy creature with his new coat on. We must be mental, but I was going stir crazy at home. Absolutely stir crazy. I had to get out. So while there's a little bit of water somewhere to put a bait, I'm going to get a bait. What have we got store for this Christmas special? Well, we've got 48 hours on a marginally frozen lake. We're up against it. Me and him. And we're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to have a little look back at what happened in 2017, some of the highlights for this Christmas special, and see if we can catch one from under the ice. That's how mad it's going to be, because most of the lake is full of ice. So without further ado, roll that intro. Welcome to the Christmas special vlog. Well, as you're sitting there over Christmas, if you like these type of videos that I do with me and Ian the Carp Dog, and you want to see more of these videos, then hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell notification icon, and you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. So, we're at Sandhurst Lake for the Christmas special. We must be off our nut, mustn't we? Because the lake, looking at it out there, look, most of it's frozen. The only two swims which aren't is the bailiffs and number 19 round there, and even those I can only fish 30 yards out. But I thought, I've got to get out, and well, not even catch one, just do a bit of camping. I think me and him, wherever he is, look, got his new coat on. Look at that, that's a lovely little coat, that is. Even got his name on it as well. Bless him, he's seen something in the bushes. He'll be off after them, and then once the bivvy's up, he's in it, mate. That's it, gone forever for the 48 hours. We might even have 3 nights. Depends. We'll see. Mrs. B has given me the go-ahead, the green light, to have 3 nights. So, yeah, it's looking very bleak, and to catch one, I think we're going to be mega up against it. But in these conditions, if anywhere's going to produce one, is Sandhurst. If you remember last year, I caught one from underneath the ice. So, without further ado, I'm going to get the kit off the barrow, get sorted out, get settled in, see where I'm going to put the rods, because I have no idea. Because the usual spots I would fish in here, I've got a lid on them, got the ice over the top of them, so we're just going to chuck them out for tonight, and hopefully, even though it's going to be 0 degrees tonight again, you know, we'll have a little bit more scope tomorrow to put a bait out in. Singles tonight, that's what it's going to be, I'm afraid. I'm not going to put any bait out because, look, Black Chicken City it is, and because there's no amount of water out there, they're all in the one little area in front of here, so maybe I'm going to get absolutely hammered by the black chickens, especially for Christmas. I can see it coming now. There's going to be bleeps, there's going to be diving ducks, there's going to be black chickens, they're going to be all over my rods, aren't they? What have I let myself in for, eh? I must be mad. I could have sat indoors, watched a load of Christmas films with Mrs. B, but no, me and him, we got to be out, haven't we? Right, I'm going to get sorted out, and we'll catch you soon. I still reckon I must be mad. I've just got the rods out. 2 of them hit the ice and dropped down. So I'm right on the corner of the ice out there. Look, it's still frozen out there, and it's just about, the sun's going down. I would like to say it's looking good, but it's, yeah, it's looking cold, miserable, frozen. But we're out, aren't we? And it's Christmas! Happy Christmas to you all! Pork Chop, the fluffy creature, he's in there, he's disappeared, he's got mud all in the bivvy. He don't care, he really don't care, does he? So we've just stuck singles out there. I'm not putting no bait out there, but to attract those black chickens even more. They were straight on it out there. I had to shush them off, get the rod out, the landing net, everything, trying to shush them away. But we're out in the fishing, in the cold air, in the fresh air. It's looking beautiful. I'm the only one down here, funny enough. It's, yeah, I'm surprised I'm the only one down here. Not really, but I suspect that it's going to refreeze tonight. I've got a sneaky suspicion it's going to be 0 degrees. It's going to refreeze. I think we could be in proper trouble, but we're here, aren't we? And it's a Christmas special, isn't it? It's a Christmas special. We're out, we're sitting indoors in the warm now, eating our turkey, eating our mince pies, and we're watching the old Christmas special vlog, aren't we? Well, I'm looking at the water temperature and it says 3.7. I've never even heard of anyone catching one in 3.7 before, and that's in the margin. It must be absolutely bulky out there. Them fish must be thinking, what is going on? We're hibernating for the rest of the winter. I don't think I've got a chance of getting a bite, but if we do, what an achievement that would be. Sorry, I can't stop laughing. I think I'm just something wrong with me. Mrs. B's just texted me to say she's calling round the men in the white coats because she can't understand why I wouldn't rather be indoors with her just before Christmas, eating mince pies, watching Christmas carols and Christmas special editions and all that old nonsense. I can tell you why, I'd rather freeze out here than watch that rubbish and die being brain dead. So, I'm going to get all sorted out now. I've still got the skull cap to put on, get organised, put stuff around, get that Coleman on, and then we'll catch up, probably, I suspect, in the morning to a frozen lake. But you never know, do you? Got to be in it to win it. You won't catch nothing sitting indoors, but you won't catch nothing sitting here either, I can tell you, without ice. But you never know, do you? You know, once there's a bit of wobbly water and you've got a bait in the water, you've got a chance. Chance is minimal, but you've got a chance. So I'm going to get sorted. I'll catch up with you in the morning, guys, I think. And then we're going to talk about fishing, the highlights. Continue with the 48-hour session, maybe 3-night session. I don't know if I'm that crazy. And see some of the highlights, some of the lows, some of the highs of the last 12 months on my YouTube channel with you guys and your support. Right, catch you in the morning. Well, it's official. I'm definitely off my head. I know you guys know that anyway, but I'm definitely as mad as a box of frogs at the moment. This is what I was met with this morning. Look at this, look. Frozen solid. Absolutely frozen solid. The lake is it's got a lid on it. I can't believe I'm here. It's mental, isn't it? I've got to be something wrong with me. Of course there's no one else here as mad as me, but it's meant to be 7, 8, 10 degrees tonight. Oh mate, I was going stir crazy indoors. I had to get out. Actually got the rods out yesterday afternoon, didn't we? Well, it's starting to melt already. That bit of sun, look, that sun's really bright this morning. Look at that. It's mega bright this morning. But, you know, I'm going to stay on a bit longer. I'm going to see if it melts by, say, mid-afternoon, I'll stay. If not, I'll probably go. But didn't really. Well, it was bloody freezing last night, minus temperatures. But we were snug as a bug. Me and the old fluffy creature, we were snug as a bug. We was last night. I could see that the ice was coming in though. Could definitely see it. It was yeah. It looked pretty ominous that we was going to wake up and it was going to be thick, solid ice on top. But that leads me on to something quite important, guys. And I know I've said it before, but I had my bivvy door more or less zipped all the way up. I had my cooker on as well. I had a little bit of ventilation, but something which is really important. I'll show you. Just wait there a second. I'm going to get it. One of these. One of these. That is a carbon monoxide alarm. 11 quid off eBay. I'll stick the link in the description below. 11 quid. This will save your life, especially when it's as cold as this and you have the doors zipped up. More or less, you still have a little bit of ventilation, but you have your cooker on or your heater or whatever. Invest in one of these. If you fall asleep, that's it, it's all over. Could be all over. I'm not saying it's going to be, but it could be all over. Last thing you want to do is not wake up in the morning because you've left the cooker on. You become drowsy like you do because it's warm and it's freezing cold outside. Get yourself one of these. Get yourself a carbon monoxide alarm. Now how this works is, it takes 3 AA batteries in the back. This little light on top here, the little triangle, that flashes blue every 45 seconds, so you know it's working okay. There's a little LCD display there as well.
Equipment is functioning properly.
Now, in the dark, if that becomes above a certain level, I think it's 30 parts per million of carbon monoxide, it will start to glow a little bit. That's a sort of warning to say, yeah, it's not bad, but keep an eye on it. That gives you a little warning, okay? When it goes above that, I think it's about 100 parts per million or something like that, whatever it is, but it will alarm, it will wake you up, it will be, or it will advise you that, you know, you got a problem, you got to let some ventilation in, turn the cooker off, open the door straight away, get out of that bivvy. Because it's a silent killer. You can't smell carbon monoxide. It's a silent killer, believe me. So 11 quid, one of these little babies inside your bivvy when you're using your heater to keep warm in the winter is a must. For 11 quid, we spend that on a kilo of bait. This will save your life. Kilo of bait won't. That little baby will save your life. Get one. Right, so look, light's as bright as anything. Okay, well, I'm going to get that kettle on and I'm just going to watch and wait and hopefully see it melting. Hopefully all this will be melted by this afternoon, then we can get on with our session. We've still got 2 nights left. This is a 3-nighter over Christmas. Happy days, isn't it? Well, it's not when it's like that, when it's frozen. I can't believe, I must be something wrong with me. But that sun's really bright. I have to put my glasses on so I can see. That sun is, I wouldn't say it's warm yet, but it'd be interesting to see how quick that this melts, because it will melt today, I think, but I just don't know how long it's going to take. Well, I mean, rods are in position, they're under the water, so I'm not bothered. As soon as that starts, you know, melting, thawing out a bit more, I'm still fishing. Those pop-ups and the way I'm fishing with them singles with those little maggot clusters on top, those buoyant pop-ups, I'm fishing out there for 2 or 3 days anyway, so I might just bash a bit of ice from round the rod tips. So if I do get a bite, which I don't think I will, because I'm wishing, and I'm really bigging this up to catch one, and I can't believe this is just madness. Look, there's no word to say it. You've got to check your insanity levels, haven't you? If you're out here and you're fishing and it's solid and you're not going home, there's got to be something wrong with you, isn't there? There's got to be something wrong with you coming out in the first place the night before when it's half frozen anyway, knowing that it's going to be -degrees in the night time. Madness. But there you go. Right, I'm going to crack on. I'm going to have a nice cup of tea, get some breakfast, and hopefully watch it thaw out today. Catch you soon. Welcome back to the madness that is a frozen lake here at Sandhurst. Well, I broke the ice there earlier on, about 3 hours ago, and it hasn't melted. It's still there. It's still absolutely solid out there. Bloody cold. Water temperature's 4.7 degrees, it's saying in the margin here. Sun's been out. We've got 7 degrees tonight apparently, but it's not melting at the moment. which leads me on to one of my highlights that you joined me for in January. January of last year, here Sandhurst, water temperature was 5.3 degrees, bitterly cold, not a chance for a bite, and this what happened. Check it out. Well, there we go. 29.2 mirror. Would you believe it? 3 o'clock in the morning, it is absolutely freezing. My hands are falling off. Look at that, 29.2. On them little white pop-ups and little combi rig with a pink maggot cluster on top. How about that, eh? Oh, proper. Well, that was a crazy night, wasn't it? £29 2 ounce, 3 o'clock in the morning. And this morning I wake up and I get this, look at that. Frozen solid. Would you believe it? Madness. Frozen solid. Look at that. Frozen, absolute solid frozen. How about that then? It just shows you, no matter how cold it is, even if it's that cold that it's going to freeze or it's freezing in front of you, you've always got a chance for a bite. That cracking mirror really made my winter and really stood out for me. And the comments I got and the engagement from you guys was phenomenal. It just shows you, it really does only take one bite. You get a bite in any conditions. If they want to feed, they're going to feed. You won't catch them at home. And you've still got a chance, even now, when I've actually, my baits are underneath the ice out there. I know I'm mental, I know it's crazy, but, you know, that video from last January, that vlog, just shows you can get a bite when the water temperature's so low and the conditions look Baltic, you still might get a bite. And it was a nice fish as well. So we're going to carry on. We're going to stay tonight because I reckon this might thaw out in the middle of the night. And I've still got 2 nights. So I know it's madness and we're really up against it and there's no one else as mad as me on here at the moment. But you never know. Just imagine, right, what an accomplishment that would be, this cold weather, to actually get a bite where it's frozen. I don't know what I'm going to do if I do get a bite and get one from underneath the eyes. God knows what's going to happen. Let's check him out for a minute. Let's check out the fluffy one. We ain't seen him a lot, have we? All I can see is a little paw. I don't know if you can see it. There's a little paw in there. He has been out. He's been out. He's got his new coat on. He's been around. He's had a little walk around this morning, and he kept my feet warm last night. And he was toasty, he was. It wasn't that cold in the bivvy. Didn't feel that cold, but it must have been minus here last night. Every time I poked my head out that little gap, I could see the ice getting closer and closer, and I thought, no, this is madness. But I've got my rods out. My rods are out. I'm fishing. It's not as if I'm sitting here camping, where I'm camping, but I'm still fishing. Right, I'm going to crack on, tie some rigs up, do some other bits and pieces, get something to eat this afternoon, and just keep on keeping on and wait and hope that it's going to eventually melt. So we've still got at least 36 hours to try and catch one. Because you never know. Catch you soon, guys. Well, good morning. What a difference, look at that out there, overnight makes. No ice, ice free for a change, misty, warm, 8 degrees, going to stay about 9 degrees, 8, 9 or 10 degrees today and tonight, and 11 degrees tomorrow. How crazy is that from -2 the other night when we first got here, frozen solid, to looking like a proper winter carp lake now. The chance of a bite, you never know, do you? I've already had a black chicken pick me up this morning, so I'm going to reel all 3 of them in a minute, redo the rods, new pop-ups on, new bit of kit, and I might spod 2 or 3 spods over each area of the particle that I use, the chili hemp, groats, chopped boilie, all that type of thing. Just get a little bit out there, get a little bit of feed out there, even though it's cold. What's the water temperature? Just have a look. Let's have a little look. It must have gone up. Look at that, look. Yep, it's 4.7. 4.6, 4.7, so it's going up. You can get a bite in that. I think it'll go up even more today. Once that ice water's warmed up a little bit, it's going to go up even more, I think. All to play for. We've got another night. See what happens. It's just nice to be out. Pork Chop, the old fluffy creature, he's in there. He was out last night. The owner come down last night, and he was jumping around like a good one in front of him. So he's all good in his new coat. So all happy there. Yeah, it's looking nice. I'm still the only one here. I think there's a couple more people turning up today. We've got about 2 or 3 days now of like double figure temperatures during the day and the night. It's madness how you can go from minus, lake frozen, to, you know, spring weather, 10 degrees or something. The British weather, eh? Well, I hope you're enjoying your Christmas dinner. But we're sitting there now watching Strictly Come Dancing special edition. Or eating all the, you know, the quality streets. And that's probably what I'm doing, actually. I'm probably pigging out like a good one. Me and the Carp Dog are probably munching like a good one with Mrs. B. So I thought I'd share another little moment while we're waiting to reel in the rods and redo it all soon. Another highlight of 2017 from the Park Lake. And that was catching a new PB common. They've remembered, been watching these vlogs. It was actually my first trip down. My first trip down to the Park Lake. I haven't fished it for about 6 or 7 years. First trip down, and we had a few fish, didn't we? Including a new PB common. Just have a look at this. This is just awesome. $56.3. This is unbelievable. Look at this. $56.3. Look at that. $56.3. I just can't stop saying it. It's mental, isn't it? Been here an hour. How mad is that? Let's put it back. Say, absolute epic fight, and just what a way to start off the campaign on the Park Lake, eh? So yeah, so that was another one of my highlights from 2017, and it was just nice watching that fish swim away when I was in the water with it, just watching it swim away, going away on its merry day of making my season already. You know, I had some nice captures in 2017, but that one sort of stands out to me because it's a PB I've had for many years, and to beat it and to watch the fish swimming away with the chesties on, in between your legs, swimming away, lovely. So yeah, that was well made up with that, and thanks for watching it as well. So I'm going to get sorted out. I'm going to reel in the rods, redo them, get the wrapping sticks out. Another cup of tea while we're halfway through it. Get a bit of spot out there and settle in for the night. See what happens. Catch you soon. Well, we couldn't resist it. We've been up the shop, me and the Pork Chop. We've got mince pies, we've got cakes, we've got burgers, we've got loads and loads of stuff. And it's looking rather good, isn't it? Look at this out here, look. No ice. Brilliant. I've just put one rod out. Just thought I'd show you the rigs I'm using. The little combi rigs. I'm using a... Look at that, look. There's a little white pop up. Little white one there with a pink maggot cluster. Another one I've got the opposite. I've got a pink pop-up with a, let me put it there so you can see it properly, with a white cluster. And the other one that's gone out, there's a white pop-up with a white cluster. So I'm going to stick all three, more or less together, and we'll stick about 10 spots out. Sod it, I'm going for it. I've managed to speak to Mrs. B, and I've actually got a couple more nights. She's let me, this will be 4 nights, the longest session I've ever done, I think. Be 4 nights. I've been camping for 2 nights, and I really. So I said to her, look, would you mind if I... She said, no problem at all. She's a sweetheart, isn't she? Look at these sticking out. Look at these, like little pixies sticking out. So yeah, happy days. We've still got another 2 nights. So I've been out, replenished the stocks, and we're going to tough it out. Freezing cold. They're the rigs I'm going to use. I've already put one out. About 16 wraps in front of bailiffs. There's a little trench, silt trench. I'm going to fish that. All 3 rods, more or less a couple of feet apart. Put a bed of hemp, maize, chopped boilies that have had the liver powder coated on them, and the hemp oil. So yeah, we've matured them up, little 10 millers. We're all to play for. So I'm going to get the rods out. I'm going to get sorted. I've got to tidy up in there because it's like we've wrecked the place. It's like carnage, like World War III with him running around in there last night as well. So I'm going to get them rigs out, get them out there, spot some gear out, and then we're going to see where we go from there. Well, managed to get the rods out, all nice and neat. I feel like I'm really fishing now. You know, as soon as the ice has gone, been up shop, refreshed ourselves, got a load more kit for me and him to eat. Spotted a bit of gear out there, hemp and the groats, chili hemp and groats, a few chopped boilies, a few bits and pieces. We're all sorted. Look at it out there, looks lovely. Water temperature's just over 5 degrees. Every chance of a bite, even though that is about on the limit. Still got a chance, always got a chance. And I'm look, I don't know if you can see him in there. Look, you can see him probably just in the corner there. He's just lying down, skulking. Bless him. He's having a good time. So we're in our 3rd night. Well, it'd be the first night that it's not. It's not. It'd be the first night that it's ice free, with the water temperature rising. It's going to be 10 degrees tonight, would you believe? Yep, it's 5.2 now. That's more than enough. That fish, which you see earlier on in the video, was in 5.3 degrees. So, every chance of a bite. Put a few spots out there, about 5 or 6. Scattered them out, fishing all 3 rods, more or less on the same area. Slack lines, semi-slack. And we're going to chill out because it's Christmas. And don't take life too seriously, trying to catch one. Just enjoying being out. I can't believe I've got another night tomorrow as well. How mental's that? She's let me have another night. It was only going to be 2 nights. It turned into 3. Now it's turned into 4. So, yeah, longest session I've done for a long time. Probably a couple of years. Longest session for about 2 years it is. So, there we go. I'm going to enjoy the evening. Snuggle up to the old fluffy creature. Chill out. Fingers crossed for a proper winter cold water bite tonight. Catch you soon. Quiet night last night, but it's just nice to be out, isn't it? He's in there. Doing nothing. He has been out this morning though. He's been running around like a lunatic earlier on. But it's very quiet on the fishing front. Look at it out there. A little bit of wind blowing down now. Extra special mild compared to what it was when we first got here. Let's have a look at what the water temperature's doing. 5.7, so that's gone up significantly. It was, I think, 3.7 when I got here, when there was ice everywhere. But no liners, no nothing. Haven't seen a fish. It's not surprising really, is it? When it's been frozen for 2 days. And then we've come down, got the rods out underneath the ice, and then we've just camped, basically. But it's nice to be out. I just love being out this time of year because we don't care. It's Christmas, isn't it? Yeah, it looks nice in that little corner down here as well. Bit of slack water. I'm on the back of the wind at the moment. Pressure's mega high though, 1036. Feel it in my sinuses. But yeah, the bobbins have remained motionless. Not a lot going on there. So we've got one more night. One more night of camping, not carping, to try and nick a bite for this Christmas, Christmas special. I don't hold out much hope, I must admit. I'm not going to reel the rods in. I'm going to leave them out because they went down all three perfectly yesterday. Put those few spombs out of the top. What's the point of disturbing it out there? And it's got quite busy now. I mean, yesterday quite a few turnouts, about 7 or 8 people on. No one's had nothing. As I say, it's not really surprising, is it? But we're out, and that's all that matters. It's just nice being out in that fresh air, getting out of Christmas shopping. Even though it's only a couple of days till Christmas now, can't believe it. And we have to go home tomorrow and get myself ready for my Christmas dinner. So I hope you're enjoying your Christmas day anyway, because I shall be enjoying it with the family. It's all about family, isn't it? And I just want to take this chance, while the fishing's slow, or non-existent should I say, just to thank the community, you guys who watch all my videos. You don't realise how much I appreciate it. I really appreciate that you take time out of your day or your evening to actually watch the videos that I do, and the feedback has been absolutely amazing. I mean, I looked at the channel today and we got 8,000 subscribers. This time last year we had 1,000. That's testament to you guys and the community that we've built up, and you enjoy my videos, so I really appreciate it. And I wish you, your family, a really, really happy Christmas, and thank you for participating in the community and watching my videos. I appreciate it, I really do. That's from the heart as well, from me and the Carp Dog, that is. So he says thank you as well. So what's the plan of attack for the last night? Nothing. I think I'm just going to leave the rods out there. As I said, went out fine. We put some spot out there. It's all good. Going to enjoy. Going to have what's for dinner tonight? We had one of Mrs. B's special curries last night. Absolutely lovely as always. Must bring them out, I think. Must start selling them. She won't be too happy though. What we got tonight? I think we got Tesco's finest burgers in a roll with mozzarella. I think that's going to be a nice one as well. I'm looking forward to that. Lake's looking spot on now. Temperature's gone up, water temperature, air temperature's 10 degrees today. How mental's that? That's crazy, isn't it? 10 degrees. It was -2 2 days ago when it froze. All you can do is be in it. As I always say, it only takes one bite, and it really would take only one bite. So I'm going to love you and leave you for the minute, and we're going to get the kettle on as normal. See you soon. Evening. Well, it's pitch black out there. Absolutely pitch black. It's about 8 o'clock at night. I just thought I'd let you know I've just heard one. This is the 4th night, but I've actually heard one. So it's I'm pretty sure it's a fish. It wasn't a black chicken, but there has been plenty of black chickens out there today, I can tell you. No, it's definitely like not a big splush, but like a head and shoulder flop over in the area where I put that spotted out yesterday, and put no more out tonight. So I've had no liners or nothing though, which is a bit strange. If they're out there, it might be just fish just starting to wake up, starting to move about. Lake temperature is still about 5.8, 5.9, so that's more than enough to get a bite in. So, and you can get bites at night over here. Its confidence levels have gone right up. I thought I'd share that with you because it's been dire, hasn't it? There's been nothing, no liners, not seen the fish frozen. So you never know, at least I've heard one anyway, a bit more confidence booster. You think, look at that. There's the old fluffy creature. He's in there all snuggled up for the night. He won't be moving very far, I can tell you. But yes, I thought also we'd revisit another one of the highlights of the last 12 months. And this one being, it's dark out there, I was just thinking, what was a highlight that I remember well in the night time? And in the summer, there was a particular vlog that I'd done where me and him were just walking around for about 4 hours. It got dark, and just on dark, there was nothing showing anywhere on the park lake. Just before it got really dark, I see one show. So I pushed the barrow around to the corner, cast out 3 singles onto just 3 casts, 3 singles to where I'd seen the fish show, and put me in the rod rest, got all sorted in the dark, didn't set nothing up, just put the bed chair out, and with me just sitting there, didn't hear another thing, was just about to get everything all else together, and it was about midnight, and I was just buzzing. I thought, you know, I haven't made the wrong decision, but that was the only place I'd seen one. And then it ripped off about 12 o'clock, and we was in the water playing it, and it was going everywhere, and I thought I got it snagged up, and I got it out, and got it back in and landed it, and it was a lovely, absolute beautiful, I think it was £43, something like that, mirror. So it was an absolute, unbelievable fight, and, you know, after looking and searching for about 6 hours in all it was just crazy. So here's a little bit of footage from that, a quick bit of footage, just to give you a little ambience of what actually happened. Hope you enjoy it. Well, the waiting's been worth it, because I've just seen one show out there. I don't think you can see it, the ripples, but it's definite carp. I don't know how big it was, but it was definitely a carp. So him and me, we're going to set up in here just on dark, because this is the only place that I've seen anything, and I've been proper looking. I walked all the way up there, walked all the way round. It's the only place I've seen anything. Well, we've only gone and caught one, haven't we? 12:30 at night. Only been cast out a couple of hours. I've just put her in the retainer for a minute. What that does, it gives us a chance to get everything else together. It's always worth just sticking them in there for 10 minutes. So you get yourself together, get everything sorted out, get your unhooking mat sorted, get your camera set up, get it all ready to rock and roll, so you're not messing about and the fish is in danger. You know, get your Medicare, whatever it is, to you know, treat the fish as well. Just settle yourself. You know, you've got plenty of time. Get sorted. So I'm going to get sorted, get her up, and have a few photos with her. Well, would you believe it? 43.6. Let her have a little rest. Got all my camera gear all sorted out. Now I'm going to put a bit of water on. I've just checked her mouth, put a bit of stuff on it. Now I'm going to get her up and have a couple of photos with her. There we go. Look at that. Well, it's a very misty and quiet morning. We're packing up in a minute. Everything's on the barra. He's there, look. Look at the carp dog. Look, there he is. Look at him. Look, bless. Look at him. Rods are still out. They're the last thing. We just got to pack them away, and then we'll all be done. And that's it, our little Christmas session, our Christmas special. Hope you've enjoyed it. Hope you're having an absolutely brilliant Christmas from him and me. Have a happy Christmas, have a great day, and if you're out over the Christmas period, let us know how you get on. And good luck, I hope you catch one. So, that's us done. We're going to pack up the rest of the gear, me and the pork chop, me and him. We're going to go home, have our Christmas dinner. Hope you enjoy yourself, guys. Hope you like the videos. Don't forget, if you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit that bell notification. Have a great Christmas. See you for the next video.